Hello? Hello? live. Let's see. All right. I'm going to be quiet for a little bit here. I am still setting up stream a little bit. Yeah, feel free to chat with each other and try and guess what I'm building just based off of these pieces. Also, happy May 4th, everyone. Happy Star Wars Day, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back for just a sec. I just need to do a little bit more setup and then we will be good to go. Alright, I am ready. Howdy everyone, welcome back to the Brickyard Nation stream. I'm going to be building a couple parts for a MOC today that has been, it was built a long time ago in the background. If you're in my Discord, you know what I'm talking about. But here I have 300 of the exact same piece in this bag. I ordered it off Bricklink about a month ago, and it came in like, I don't know, 2 weeks ago. And I finally have time to stream what I'm building. So, all of you in the comments section, take a guess on what we're building, and if you are already in the Discord, don't spoil it for everyone else, because it's fun. Happy May 4th, Evan. Hello there, Clone Wars Productions, and also General Kenobi. What up, Copper? What up, Atomic? Yes, I'm bald. What up, Toast? What up, J-Man? What up, Savage? Yeah, I think that covers everyone. What am I making? Take a wild guess, Toast. Take a wild guess. Looks like a Bombay. Yes, Atomic, I am bald. How's everyone been this fine May 4th? J-Man thinks I'm building the UTAT? Oh, I need to make one of those. By the way, your helmet is sick. Thank you, broski. I am looking into making the new helmet. I might order some parts off of, well, not parts, but order the 3D files from Galactic Armory. Finally got a little jingle in my pocket so I can do so. Oh, what up, name is? Atomic had finals? Bruh. Why are you having finals so early? It's only May. J-Man's passing English. Good. I expect that from you. And Savage has flies in his pocket. That's a little strange, buddy. Atomic gets out May 20th. You lucky duck. I get out earlier than I did in my high school days. And you're still getting out earlier than me. I think I graduate welding school on the 15th. So, yeah. AP testing. Ooh. Wait, what was it? AP history or something? Oh, AP English. Ugh. That is, that's kind of gross. What do you mean I butchered your username? Have I been pronouncing it wrong this entire time? I thought it was name is. Or is it just the helmet making it sound weird? Happy May 4th, Builders of the Republic, General Kenobi. Namiz? Namiz? Bruh. Well, I might have to get you in a Discord call and have you say it out loud for everybody. J-Man, I don't think that helps. Namiz? Yeah, J-Man, you do need a job. May the Force be with you, Lavi. I am saying it as a Z. It might just be the helmet that's making it sound a little strange. J-Man, where do you apply? Have I been on Battlefront 2 today? I have not. I got home from school and immediately started prepping for stream. So, no, I did not. Oh, toasted the pronunciation of this. Got it. I can already tell this is going to be a very monotonous stream. 300 of the exact same piece over and over and over again. What up, Copper? Toast is evil. So true. Truly an evil fella. What are you even building? A stick, I guess. I got a whole lot. College, yes. I am going to a community college for welding school. What am I making? I would like you guys to guess. One person got it right already. I don't remember who, but I could scroll back up in chat to see who it was. It's one big pile of sticks. Yep. I think there's 10 of them. Yeah, there's 10 sticks. 30 little ball joints on each one. It's going to be nice, though, because I'm not going to have to fumble with instructions the entire time. Finals are 3 weeks for me, says Savage. I feel bad for you. Make sure you study up, brother. What are the sticks for? The sticks are to hold the ball joints, as you can see. This is my first live stream. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Lavi. It's the first one I've done since, like, last August, so. I've been thinking about maybe moving over to Twitch for live streams. It's a lot more flexible, it lets me use like Spotify in the background to make it not so silent and awkward. I could probably get paid because I'm not getting paid on YouTube. Oh, what up, Cole? Thanks for stopping by. August 21st is my birthday. Well, happy extremely early birthday to you, sir. You said you're going to do streams once a month last August, by the way. Yeah, I did say that. And I do want to do that, but I didn't know I was going to start welding school. What up, Lego Cat? You should definitely stream more. I know I should. I should probably do like unboxing streams whenever I get stuff in the mail. I do have some figures from Republic Customs coming in the mail, and I might do some Lego orders for May the 4th today because the Ghost is retired. It's either retiring or is already retired, but it's super cheap on Amazon. I think it was like $170 set, and it's down to $110, which is huge. I think I also want to get Cobb Vanth Speeder because I really, really want a Cad Bane again. I traded my old Cad Bane for an ARF Trooper to my friend when I was little. Halfway regret that because I love ARF Troopers, but I did get another one, so. BYN, I'm holding your bird for ransom. Is that why I haven't seen Hobie this year yet? I mean, it is a little early in the year for Robins, but yeah. Cole said, what's good? I'm doing good, brother. How about you? It's been a very nice and chill day for me. I just finished a stream. What are you working on? I am working on a mystery MOC. 2 people have guessed what I've been building so far. But some people have gotten it wrong. Toe says, what figs did you order? I got the 4B01 armor variants of the Helldivers figures. I got 3 SEAF troopers from Helldivers to complete my squadron. I got, I think it was a tactical droid, a pair of 2 of those, 4 of the Imperial security droids like K2SO, and I think there was one other thing, but I can't remember. How's your day? My day has been going pretty chill. Are you enjoying May the 4th? I am. I haven't done anything Star Wars related today except this, but I don't know, maybe watch a Star Wars movie after dinner. Did you make the helmet from scratch? Technically, yes. It was a Teth ARF Trooper helmet from Party City. And I scrubbed all the paint off of it and then repainted it with a base coat of white. I did all the little gray parts and spray painted that. I kept all this because I didn't want to do all the detail painting. I think I added a mesh right here for the visor, and then I custom made the blue stripe and the BYN lettering on the helmet. Kind of hard to see when, yeah. Did you see we're getting a new Embo? Yes. I am so excited for that. So excited. That set looks so good. Honestly, Lego Star Wars looked garbage at the start of this year, and they really locked in with their new reveals for the summer wave. Is the helmet cardboard? No, it is plastic. Actually, I'm going to scooch back and take off the helmet so you guys can't see me, but you can see the inside. Oh, there we go. This is the inside of the helmet right now. So you can see I got like some foam mesh on the inside around my eyes so my nose doesn't get all ruined. I do have some duct tape right here so you guys can't see my mouth anymore. I saw that in some old shorts of mine where I had the helmet on and you could like see my mouth moving. That was kind of weird. Yeah, and then it just has like a Star Wars tag on the inside. It does also come apart because it is Velcroed on like 5 seconds. I hope I don't break this. Yeah, there we go. See? I would laugh if it came off. I would not. I'd be horrified. 20 subs away from 1K. Dang, bro, that's close. Lego's been doing so well with figures recently. I know. Zeb looks like one of the best figures they've ever done. Embo looks so clean. Like, that's the one thing that Lego's done better than they used to, and it's figures. I know, like, there's a whole ton of helmet controversy, but, like, the detail on non-clone figures is so immaculate. There we go. I'm back. $140 for a previous $70 Imperial shuttle. It is way bigger than the previous one. If you adjust for inflation, you're getting 44 extra pieces for only a $5 increase compared to, I think it was the 2015 one or the 2020 one. It fits more figures inside than the 2020 version. It looks way better. The bad part about the set that I've seen is that the wings are a little short and disproportional, and the landing gear is very bland. But it's so easily moddable that I think I'm just going to mod that set. When do we get our battle packs? DM me so I don't forget. Why is there a picture of Ben Quadraneros in there? You know, I just need to look at him all the time. He's so beautiful. Face reveal. If you can somehow, by some miracle, get me to 100,000, I will face reveal. Because I'm kind of tired of this thing. But I like my anemone. I want something like that so bad. The helmet? Yeah. Yeah, J-Man, you should get ready for your test. It adds to the mystic. Yeah, I know, right? Gives me so much aura. If I get the server tag back, can you face reveal? No. Can you send an autograph model to me? No. I can send you a battle pack, but I cannot send you an autograph version of it. What do you think of the idea that when you face reveal, someone might go up to you and say they've seen you on YouTube? You know what's crazy? I made this helmet in one of my classes in high school, and I think I was carrying it out that day, and someone recognized me from a post that I made about it before it was finished. So, one of my subscribers that I didn't know previously, like someone knew me as Brickyard Nation before they knew me as my IRL self. That was the weirdest experience of my life. Being recognized as Brickyard Nation in public. BYN, I got no test dog, other people do. What is, I'm so confused. I am a confused little goober. Prove it? What do you mean prove it? Maybe it was weird, but it sounds pretty cool. Yeah, it was cool to, like, think that, like, hey, I'm popular enough that someone knows me from YouTube before they knew me as a person. I'm a freshman, dog. I ain't got any AP. You're a freshman? Oh, I'm so old. I mean, I'm a freshman too, but a freshman in college. Man. Ben, can you autograph the Lego? No. Because then I have to ship it to myself and then ship it to you, when instead I could just buy the set and send it directly to your address. Eventually, I could get you an autograph, though. OG Fortnite is older than you, J-Man. Oh my goodness. Wait, no, is it? OG Fortnite, are we talking about the Battle Royale or the Save the World? Because I think Save the World was like 2011. So, yeah. I think that would make J-Man... Whoa. What a young little fella. I'll drive over and get an autograph when I can drive. We can do that. What did you buy for May 4th? I have not bought... Well, I bought some figures from Republic Customs, which you guys should go check them out. Cheap figures for... Like, really high-quality figures for cheap. I got 4 Helldivers... Oh, wait, no, the one that I was forgetting last time. So I got the 4 B-01 armor Helldivers, and then the one that I was forgetting was the Hero of the Federation Helldiver armor. And then I got 3 SEAF Helldiver figures, and then some tactical droids and some Imperial security droids. But I haven't gotten any sets yet. Yeah, Save the World was 2011. Oh my goodness. I think I was like 6 then. I'm older, born 2010, just barely older. Wow. I think my sister's the same age as you. Yes. The night has arrived. What up, goat? Why vertical stream? Because it goes into the YouTube Shorts feed, and I can get a little bit more exposure. You better post the pic you take with Ben on the server. True. You're gonna play Minecraft Story Mode? Oh my gosh, so much nostalgia for that. I remember going over to my friend Jesse's house and playing that with him during our sleepovers. Oh my gosh. Sister revealed? No. I will kill you. Thanks for the ping, by the way, big man. No problem. Yes, Toast is the goat. Ping Copper. Yeah, Copper's in here. Or he was. I've never played Helldivers, but I really want to. I don't feel like spending gas money on a video game. So true. The thing I do really like about Helldivers is that it does have like a premium currency like a lot of games do, but you can like grind and get the currency for free in game, so you don't have to spend anything extra for like war bonds and stuff. Honestly, such a great feature. I've gotten so much like fake in-game money from just playing the game instead of like paying for extra super credits. It's such a great game. I just got it at the start of April. Yeah. Ben hair reveal. No. It's brown, but no. Jesse like Minecraft Story Mode. Yeah, Jesse like Minecraft Story Mode. He looks nothing like him. But yeah, I think that was one of the things we were talking about when we were playing. You mean Atomic's alt account? Who's Atomic's alt account? I think I missed something. Anyway. Jesse the Clone? No, not Jesse the Clone. I don't think Jesse really cares about anything Star Wars. I know he's big on music. He is a great music producer. I might ask him to make me some custom music for videos, because the YouTube audio library sucks balls. I went to Agartha in Minecraft Story Mode. I bet Atomic is in Agartha with you. Helldivers is collecting dust in my room right now. I haven't had time to play it. Yeah, I should make a little clan for our server. I feel like that'd be fun. Is it good? Yes, it's so good. I didn't think it was going to be as good as it is, but it is. Best hair color, true. Bicep reveal, no. I mean, you can already see them and how small they are, but no. Height reveal, 5'8". 4'11", excuse me. I mean, yes, I'm short, but I'm not that short. That's like my mom. Flex? There we go. 5'8", sure, but it actually says 5'9" on my driver's license, but I'll stick with 5'8" because I think they're lying to me. Do you lift? No, but I should. I honestly should. I don't really ever have time for it, but I used to. You're my height? Welcome to the short club. We get to drive sports cars and nobody else can. Lift the Lego Death Star. I do not have that set. And I don't think I'll ever buy it. I don't think I'll ever drop $1,000 on Lego in one sitting for a mediocre set. Joke's on you, I'm still gonna grow. Don't rub it in. I think I'm the shortest of my brothers. And my dad and my uncle and like my dad's entire side of the family, they're all super tall. But my mom's side kind of cursed our family with shortness. .58 is still over average, bro. Don't feel bad about it. I don't feel bad about it. I'm very proud about my midgetitis. And I know it's not that short, but it does feel short when you're in a tall family, but it's nice to be useful for all the small things. You're friends with someone below 5 foot? Are you talking about my mom? My grandpa was 4'5", so I got bad genes. That's borderline midget. 4'5" is bananas. My dog is probably taller if she stood up. So true. What kind of dog do you got? I think you might have sent me a picture of it, but I'm not sure. 6 foot superiority. Yeah, we'll call you when we don't have a ladder. I don't really see all... Actually, maybe you could play basketball. Jam and get a buzz. So true. 4'5" is more than the money in my bank account. Ouch. That's rough, pal. You sent a picture of her before? I think you did. It was either you or Knight that sent me a picture of your dog. Very cute dog, whichever one it is. Long hair superiority. I kind of get that. I had my hair a little bit on the longer side for a lot of 2025, but I think it's about time for me to get a buzz cut. It's kind of annoying when you're welding and your head gets super, super hot because you're around molten metal all day long. And I think I need to cool off by having a buzz cut. I have rabies now. So true. I'm just foaming at the mouth. I feel like the Grinch. I sent a picture, but mine is the tiny one. Yeah, I think it was your dog that I was thinking of. I buzz every summer in October. That's a lot of buzz cuts, sir. Bald a couple of years back? Oh my goodness. That was not the wind. Yeah, it was the wind. It definitely was the wind. Dang, we are halfway through all 300 of these bombs. I think that was 150 of them right there. Because I think it's 30 per stick. And then it is, yeah, something like that. Anyway, man, I really wish I could play some tunes for you guys, but YouTube won't let me. They'll take my stream down. I have so many good videos that I want to send. Did I just growl? Oh wait, no, I'm reading the Discord. Speaking of, you guys should join the Discord if you're not in it. Put them all together and drop them all on a different stream. The ball joints? BON, who is your favorite YouTuber right now? Ooh, Balfman Bricks. That's a good choice. Cheesy Studios. He does a lot of Lego Minecraft content. His stuff is really good. Syntac, who does a lot of Arc content. He's been my GOAT YouTuber for a while, but he is on like the same upload schedule that I'm on right now, which is show up once every couple months and then disappear for a while. The bombs. Yes, the bombs. Maybe I could drop all. I think I might work on... You know what? I'm just going to reveal it. One sec. This is the MOC that this is all for. The beautiful Resistance Bomber. This thing is gigantic. I don't know if anyone's seen like the scale of this thing. I'm kind of a small person, so that might kind of throw it off, but this minifigure right here, that's how big he is. That is how huge this thing is. And that is what all 300 of these bombs are for. They're going to go inside this. Coconut Studios is good too. Yeah, he is. He's been doing a lot of his, like his, what is it called? It's like mech content. It's like mech and like custom military content. That stuff's been pretty good. Jesse just said execute maneuver 66. I think you are... Oh yeah, because you're playing the Minecraft story mode. It's massive. I know. It is stupidly big. It used up all of my gray pieces pretty much, so I need to order more gray. Bed reveal? What do you mean? Hold on, let me scooch back. Oh yeah, that is my bed. And you can see out the window a little bit at some leaves of the rhododendron. I have your location now. I think I've told you my location already. You just leaked your bedrock? Huh? Like our Minecraft Bedrock server in the Discord. Speaking of, you guys should join if you're not joined already. Shameless little plug. Savage joined this. I agree. Savage, get in here. You gotta join the Discord with all the homies. You know what? I'm gonna show you guys something. With this MOC, Also, I gotta put these engines back on it because I broke them off. This is another cool part of this build. If you're wondering how I'm gonna get them inside, you can take off the entire side panel and it still stands. That's how strong this fella is. Actually, since we've got 5 of them done, I'm gonna add them right here. And honestly, I could maybe fit more, but this was absurdly expensive. It was like $75 for all of these. Bro uses Discord in the Big 26. I know you ain't talking, bruh. Ben, do you have 2 phones? No. I have one, and it's recording. W-Stream, thank you, Cole. Very kind of you. Captain Sparta, yeah, you didn't know he was in the game? Have you not played this before? Oh wait, I'm starting the wrong one. There's another phone behind me. Where? Oh, maybe you little dingus. First time playing? You're in for a good play, brother. That is a good game. Honestly, a good game that I need to get into is Red Dead Redemption 2. You got the number 3 crown? Oh yeah, for top fans. Let's check the leaderboard. It's Atomic in first, as always. And then Copper and Coal following up behind. What a leaderboard. I'm gonna grind RDR2 this summer. It's a good grind. I know I need to get into it. It looks so good. I've had it recommended to me so many times. I don't really play games that often. I grinded Arkham Knight plus DLCs last summer. Oh, I haven't played that either. There's so many games I haven't played. You guys could probably list 100 super popular games that I just haven't played before. Can you not send GIFs? I thought you could in the vertical streams. You cannot send GIFs in my stream because I'm not monetized. And I probably never will be. But I'm fine with that because I have other stuff planned, and I will show you my plans once we got all the bombs in this thing. 120% for Arkham Knight. Dang, brother. How are you not monetized? If you look at the monetization requirements for YouTube as a shorts creator, I have to, in order to get money from ads and that kind of stuff, I have to be getting 10 million views every 90 days. Where did that go? Oh well, I just dropped one. This is unjust. The government did this. True. I thought you were monetized. No, I'm not, bruh. I am unfortunately not monetized. You'll watch my videos 10 million times every 90 days. Thank you, King. What a goat. What a goat. Dang, stream is looking pretty good, pretty good. Sweet. Make a video 1 second long so I can start. The way that YouTube counts views is weird. I don't know if it would work. Yeah, I think in order for me to get monetized for what's it called, like super chats and donations for live streams, I have to get 3 million every 90 days, which I used to pull in those numbers, but I got kicked out of the YouTube partner program because I fell underneath those numbers for too long. So, yeah. I don't know how to say her name, but hello. Welcome to the May 4th stream. Happy Star Wars Day. What up, J3? It's been a while since I came on your stream. Last time I came was for the Dark Trooper helmet. Oh my gosh, that was a long time ago. That was like I think it was the third stream I ever did, or the second stream. Dang. Old but gold video. I think my first live stream I ever did was the Mandalorian helmet, which I think is retiring this year. What up, Kratos? Welcome to the stream. Cole Nelson says hit the like button. Agreed. Hit it. Gotta push out these videos so I'm more, I don't know, I want to do videos more, I guess. What up, Crimson Toaster? How you doing, bro? It's been a while since I've seen you in a comment section or a stream. One of my OGs, though. You should make a midi-scale bayonet class light cruiser MOC. Is that... is that the one that shows up in Mando Season 2? I might have to look that one up real quick. Why do I have so many ball joints? I need bombs for the Resistance Bomber. I have 300 ball joints. 300 of them. Also, if this stream goes like way too short, I think I might start working on another MOC. Because I have another one that it's doing pretty good. It's kind of in early stages of development, but it's simple enough to where I think I'd be fine building it for a stream. What are you building? I'm building the bomb bay for my Resistance Bomber MOC. See you, J-Man. Give us a hint. It is large, and it is from Helldivers 2. I'm trying to complete my my collection of Helldivers 2 MOCs because I am still working on getting a website so I can sell all of my instructions. The reason why I don't want to do it through Rebrickable or anything like that, because I do want to do like collaborations with other creators and like sell them through the website with creator codes, which would be cool. But also I would like to sell normal merch and maybe custom printed pieces through there in the future. I like your bracelet. Thanks, King. It's the What Would Jesus Do bracelet, except it's inside out because I don't like this little part because it scratches my skin. May the Force be with you, BYN. Thank you, Floey. May the Force be with you, too. That's a big Resistance Bomber in the background. I know. It is a stupid amount of pieces. It's also probably the biggest thing I ever built. Oh, it's definitely the biggest thing I've ever built. Is it the new mech? No, it is not the new mech, but I do want to make one of those. Actually, I probably want to make all the mechs. Because I've done the FRV already. I did a Hellpod recently, which I can show you. So yeah, I did the Hellpod. And it actually does open up, so you can put a Helldiver inside. Yeah, probably over here so you guys can actually see it. I did do a resupply station, because I thought that was pretty cool. And then 2 different recolors of the FRV, which instructions for these 2 are available in the Discord if you guys want to go get them. Very cool. Yeah, so I have one Helldiver's MOC in the work that is not one of those. Do you own any lightsabers? I wish I did. I used to when I was younger, but gave a lot of them away. What is that you're building? This is a Resistance Heavy Bomber. Impressive, most impressive. Thank you, prop builder. Can I see your saber collection? If I had sabers, I would show them, but I don't. Is this a Resistance Bomber? Yes, it is. Send me a link to that lamp in the back. I will if I figure out what it is. I think it used to be my sister's, and I took it from her because it actually gives off some pretty good light. Awesome helmet, dude. So cool to see it close up. Thanks, brother. It is a little bit rough around the edges if you look at the paint, but I am planning on making a new one soon, so. You have a Galaxy's Edge saber? I have never been to Galaxy's Edge. I think if I ever go, which I probably won't, because I hate Disney World, and I don't like Disney as a company, but if I ever do go, I think I want to go to the droid workshop and build myself a droid. I think that would be cool. Looks great so far. Thanks, bro. I have a Galaxy's Edge one too. They're really heavy and big, though. Yeah, I think they're more of a display piece. They're not really meant to, fight each other with. You're talented with MOCs. I've never seen you make a bad one. Brother, you should look at some of my old videos. There are some pretty garbage ones out there. But I'm pretty proud of where I'm at right now with my MOCs. This one is awesome, don't get me wrong, but it's not my best one. My best one is far and away, and probably forever will be, the TIE Reaper. Holy smokes, I don't know what kind of drugs I was on to make a build that incredible. I'm so proud of that one. I want to see your sabers, brother. I don't have any sabers. I wish I did. Galaxy's Edge is cool. I'd recommend it if you have the chance. Someone's got to pay me to do that, bro. I don't know if I'd ever go. Which one is your favorite? The prequels, the OG trilogy, or the sequels? The prequels are my favorite. I do think that the OG trilogy is like the most consistent with how good the movies are. And the sequel trilogy sucks, even though it did give us some really cool vehicles and character designs. Some of the most abysmal riding I've ever witnessed. Have you ever brought your MOCs to conventions? You should. I should. There's one in Washington State. I think it's Bellevue. And I think I want to go to that one as my, inaugural... right when I release my store and I have, a good collection of instructions, I might bring, QR codes for the links to all of the instructions of builds, and then also, each of the builds that I've made in person. You're in Washington State? Yes, sir. the beautiful tax-ridden state of Washington. OG trilogy is my favorite. The prequels are good and the sequels are an atrocity. Amen, brother. Honestly, it flips back and forth for me between the OG and the prequels. I think it's just because Revenge of the Sith is so good that it kind of carries the rest of the prequels. I think Attack of the Clones is actually really good, except for the parts with Anakin and Padme's romance, because George Lucas does not know how to write dialect or dialogue. So that kind of ruined it. But Obi-Wan and his little adventures carry that movie. That if most of the movie was just Obi-Wan going around trying to figure out who was trying to assassinate Padme and like uncovering the plot of the droids, the movie would be so much better. Obi-Wan's probably one of my... He's a top 5 Star Wars character for me. Maybe top 3. Maybe top 2. Maybe number 1. He's just that good. He's the GOAT. My brother, me too. Yeah, it's me, you, and J-Man, I guess, in Washington State. First Order ATST and the ATM-6 were sick. Oh, I would love to make both of those. I really wish the First Order ATST set that we got wasn't so bad, because the design's really good. Show us them gas prices. Oh, I don't even want to think about that. The gas prices are so bad here. If you release some instructions, I'd be down to get those. You do great MOCs. Also followed various of your Pierce stuff. My Pierce minifigs. Yeah, I actually have quite a few MOCs in the Discord for free if you want them. It's really only the small builds and a couple exclusives like the Helldivers FRV and the Republic Fighter Tank. But yeah, my Pierce stuff has been fun. Sequels were pretty good. I think... Oh yeah, you're joking. Force Awakens was okay, The Last Jedi was garbage, and The Rise of Skywalker was okay. I think it might be the other way around with The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker. They really butchered The Rise of Skywalker. The visuals in that movie are like leagues better. Well, no. I think The Last Jedi has the best visuals of all 3 of those movies. Great vehicle designs too. Great music. I think the fight between Luke and Kylo was actually really cool. It's just lame that he wasn't actually there in the fight. Yeah. Ben, make an AT-AT. Ooh. I need to make one of those. I think I think I'll make an AT-AT when Lego reveals their AT-AT set, and I'll do one of those and then do a secondary version where it's an AT-ACT. $5.89 for me for gas. Oh my goodness, that's abysmal. I'm so far behind in the chat right now. Yeah, I think it's like $470 for me? Force Awakens was alright, but I think it's kind of nostalgia. Sets were pretty good. Yeah, The Force Awakens was just okay. Welcome back, Crimson. Are you thinking about the gas prices? Yes, I'm thinking about the gas prices, and I'm crying inside this helmet. The sequels got some of the most sick designs of vehicles, but the story was so bad it ruined everything. Truth. So true. I don't have enough bombs. Bruh. Luke chickened out. So true. He had his X-Wing there. He could have flown. I mean, Rey flew it for The Rise of Skywalker, so if he wanted to go, he could. It's at not AT-AT. Wrong. I will pronounce it how I want to. I just rewatched The Rise of Skywalker because my brother wanted to watch it. I forgot how goofy it was. I haven't seen The Rise of Skywalker since I saw it in theaters, which was a long time ago. I liked the design of the older stormtroopers more than the First Order stormtroopers than the OT stormtroopers. I agree. The original trilogy stormtroopers are kind of ugly, but they do have some really good alternate designs, like the Death Troopers and the Shore Troopers and the Range Troopers and the AT-RT drivers. So many good stuff. So much good stuff. Random question, which do you prefer, old Lego stormtroopers or the new ones? Well, when you say old stormtroopers, there's a lot of good and bad ones that use that mold. Like, the only actually good stormtroopers that they had pre-2019 was the Rogue One stormtroopers. Because all the other prints kind of sucked. I think what they're trying to do with the new-ish dual molded helmet is awesome. They just scaled it wrong and made it like way too big, and the chin is just too big. But like the actual details on it is great. I gotta finish my Squirrel House. Bye, Ben. See ya. Never mind. I'll send pictures if I finish it. Yeah, you should. Oh, brother. Well, we're out of bombs. Shadow Trooper or Death Trooper? Death Trooper all the way. Don't dog on my goat, the Rebels Trooper. I'm sorry, bro, but I'm dogging on the Rebels Trooper. I think that's one of the worst. That is one of the worst, in my opinion. I do not care for the Rebels art style at all. I know it's based off of like the Ralph McQuarrie art. It is ugly. It is so ugly. I really did not like Rebels. No, I like Rebels' story. That was actually a good story. I watched every single episode. All the characters are so extremely ugly. Obi-Wan show was so bad, but Obi-Wan versus Vader moment made me have chills. Anything that had Leia, like Kid Leia in Obi-Wan, sucked, and anything that had Reva in Obi-Wan sucked. Anything that was just Ewan McGregor was incredible, because he is the backbone of Star Wars. If we're out of bombs, then how are we bombing Mandalore? Oh, what up, Black Falcon Brick Studios? How you doing? I love it when the Death Troopers say, agreed. It's accurate to the show, and the show is genuinely awesome. I like the show, hate the designs, went over that. Rebels Trooper figure was weird looking, I agree. BYN, are you hyped for the new Mando movie? Yes, I'm very hyped for that movie. Your helmet is on fire. Yes, it is. I'm gonna burn to death. What up, Cole Nelson? Welcome back, brother. There are significantly less bombs in here than I ordered. I probably should have counted them, but I was too lazy to count to 300. How many do I need? I'm 22 bombs short. That's concerning. How's it going? It is going good, brother. How are you doing? What's your favorite Lego Star Wars set of all time? Oh, what a great question. Let me grab it for you. I actually, you know what, now that we, hold on a sec. I'm going to add all of these bombs in here, and then we're going to talk about my favorite set, because it's a good segue into what I wanted to do once we were done with all of the bombs. That is, talk about all of the MOCs that I've built in the time that I've been somewhat dormant from YouTube. because there's a lot. I've built so many MOCs this year, and you guys really only know about the updated FRV and the updated ATDT that's from the video today. But yeah, there's so many that you guys have not seen. Unless you're in the Discord, which, again, join. I'm hyped, but I'm scared it's going to be Disney slop. That is a concern. Yeah, that's a concern of mine. How do I say this? Dave Filoni likes to insert a lot of characters from the Clone Wars, and I feel like that is my main concern, because he's not really going to introduce too many new characters. Like, that is one thing that the sequels did incredibly well, is adding so much lore and depth to Star Wars. But I feel like that's not really going to happen with the Mando movie, because we're revisiting old planets that we already know about. We're reintroducing characters from Rebels and Clone Wars that we already know about. It's based on a TV show that we already know all the characters. There's a comeback of a ton of old vehicles. I think the movie in and of itself is going to be a good movie. I don't really think there's going to be any way that it's going to be an actually bad movie. I think it's not going to be good for Star Wars as a whole, because it's not introducing anything new. Like, the only new thing that I can think of is the ATRT driver and Imperial ATRTs. I was really hyped to see that. But, yeah. I never count pieces if they're more than 50. Yeah, I don't want to count to 300. I just felt the bag and I was like, yeah, that's probably enough. And I'm regretting that now. I'm already in your Discord server. Thanks, Cole, because you're the GOAT. New Mando TIE Interceptor is my favorite set. So swishable. Mando TIE Interceptor. Oh, yes, that's a great set. Because that's the one that comes with the Fang Fighter, right? That is a great set. I love that set. What do you think of the $45 Imperial ATRT? I think it's really, really cool, but I built a MOC that is way better, and I think the price is outrageous. Clone Wars is 17 years old. Ouch. I feel old. What if they add on to and make a different sequel series? That would be awesome. Don't really know what they would do. I do have some personal ideas of what I would do for a new trilogy, which some of you know about already. Y'all excited for Star Wars Starfighter? I'm excited mostly because I'm interested. Yes, I'm very excited for that. It is diving into a section of Star Wars that nobody knows about. It's like post-sequels, which is never really talked about in any Legends media. I think that's going to be... And also, it's Ryan Gosling in it, and I just saw his Project Hail Mary movie. Top 4 movie of all time. Project Hail Mary is so good. And if it is anything up to the quality of Project Hail Mary, I think it's going to be a great movie. All of the standalone Star Wars movies have been great. Solo was great. Rogue One was great. Mando and Grogu movie, probably going to be great. Maybe just good, but probably great. Starfighter, I know nothing about it, but I have big hopes for that. Where was I? If they bring back Maul with his recent introduction and highly anticipated viewers loving it, what if Maul killed Rey? That would be interesting, but Maul is dead. he was killed by Obi-Wan in Rebels. Unless they retcon that, which they've retconned a lot of Rebels content. But so far in the canon, he is dead. Biggest selling point for Mando and Grogu as well. Mando and Grogu. Honestly, I'm tired of Grogu. I'd like to see solo Mando stories. Agreed and kind of disagree. I think Grogu has... he could become a very good character, but he's so young that he's kind of a nothing burger. I don't have Discord because I straight up just don't trust them. That is entirely valid, bro. Tired of Grogu as well. Disagree, kind of. BON hot take, but one of my favorite LEGO sets is the Bomb Squad Battle Pack. They have such a cool design, but such a forgotten clone. I got that set. That is one of my favorite sets of all time, but not my favorite. Yeah, I have yet to see Project Hail Mary. It's on my list, though. I highly recommend you watch that movie. It is so good. It is so good. I am hyped for a new Star Wars movie. Agreed. I have a recommendation for your helmet. For the lenses on the eye, you can use a plastic sheet with a black window tint. That is what is going to happen for version 2 of the helmet. The problem with version 2 of the helmet is that I need to figure out how to do the lights that are up here on the top of the visor. What is the visor? The top of the sun visor. Because if you look close on my new logo, there is an antenna here, which I already have the 3D file for. And there's headlights right here. And I want to make it so they actually turn on, but I have no idea how to do that. So, yeah, that's part of the plan. So tired of Grogu. I don't hate him, but geez, slow down the merch, Disney. Agreed. Yeah, I don't want to see another buildable Grogu set from LEGO ever again. It's a terrible idea. If they made a Phase 2 Bomb Squad Trooper Battle Pack with an okay enough build for at least $20, it would sell so well. Yeah, it would. The Bomb Squad is such a great design. I can add you on Discord, and I may have some resources for that. Ooh. Yeah, I'll add you back. Put the hound cloth on the cheeks. That would look sick. I am planning a cool design for it, but I want to have it removable so I don't have it all the time, you know? I do also have the files for that. I'm quite a bit of a prop builder myself. Ooh. Oh, yeah, because your name is Prop Builder. I might have to commission you because I'm pretty lacking in that area. What up, Xander Commander? How you doing, bruh? What's your favorite vehicle in all of Star Wars? ATRT. Very easily the ATRT. I was the guy with the ATAP build in the Discord. Oh, yeah. That's... did you finish it? I don't know if I ever saw it finished. I might have. I definitely saw, like, you working on it, and it was looking really good last time I remember. I will have to check back in there. Anyway, what Floey was asking about... Let me put this away real quick. Floey was asking about my favorite set of all time. And it's a very niche set, but I do have a lot of emotional attachment to it. And that is the HH-87 Starhopper from 2012 or 2013. It came with Obi-Wan as Rako Hardeen, Cad Bane, and a Nikto guard. The reason why I'm saving that until now is because I built a MOC of it, and I want to show you guys. But I also want to show you guys all of the other MOCs that I've built recently. Anyway, I'm going to go put this down, and I will be back. The first and most recent MOC that you guys have not seen yet is designed... The original concept art for this was designed by E.C. Henry, one of my favorite YouTubers. It is a Quarren gunship. These guys are Quarrens from Star Wars. They showed up in the Mando series and in the original trilogy, and I think a little bit in the Clone Wars. Very cool. Very, very ugly species, but he designed a gunship for them, and so I really wanted to build it, so I ordered pieces for it. This is the first MOC that I've made and designed entirely in Bricklink Studio, and I'm actually glad that it turned out the way that it did. It's very good. I'm very proud of this one. It does have a little rack for some blasters up here. The reason why I'm taking this off is because you can access the troop bay through here. It can fit 6 troopers in the troop bay. I don't know if you can see that from here. I accidentally just broke a piece off of it. I think you can see them from there, maybe, hopefully. But yeah. Also, this entire roof piece does come off, so that might be a better way to look at it. But yeah, I really like the color scheme of this, and I'm pretty proud of how it's designed. Have you ever made a scene MOC like on a base plate, or do you only do ships and vehicles? I really only do ships and vehicles because I'm really bad at scenery. I would like to do scenery, but that does take a lot more pieces than a vehicle does, and I would like to just keep making vehicles because it's not very piece intensive. I probably missed so much. That bomber is beautiful. Thanks, bro. Ongoing project and commissions right now. I can DM you later. Oh, that's what you, Savage, you make the scene MOCs? Awesome, bro. I wish I was good enough to do scene MOCs. That is not my strong suit. I'm good at mechanical stuff. Like, I can't do, like, creatures either. I'm not good at creatures. The organic part of Lego is pretty rough for me. Also, this is making me mad that it's not going on. Go on. There we go. Anyway, that is the first MOC that I'm showing you guys. The next one we got is... Drumroll, please. Is a slight remake of my favorite set of all time, the HH-87 Starhopper. It's slightly different than the actual set. It is more rounded around the front face area. These 2 posts by the windshield have been moved back a stud, so it looks, I don't know, a little sharper. It does have a way better interior. I'm very happy with that. The wings have been turned from gray to tan, which I don't think they added that as a color back then. The cannons look way better, very proud of that. The wings still do fold and move up, but the main difference is the underside. If you have the set, you would know that there's a speeder deployment down here. I took that out because it's not accurate to the ship at all, and instead I tiled it off like this, and I made it removable so it can fit troops. Very proud of that. I think that's super cool. Anyway, the original version of this was my favorite set of all time. I remember very vividly my dad taking me to the Lego store, well, to Target, I think, and he let me pick out this set, and it was the first non-Battle Pack Star Wars set that I ever had. And I love this thing. Bricklink Studio. Oh, holy moly. I am so far back. Bricklink Studio is awesome. I made some portal MOCs and instructions for that. That's awesome. I need to get back into building Starship MOCs. Agreed. Your MOCs are actually really good. Black Falcon bricks. Holy moly. I'm so far back. I'm gonna hop off stream for now. See ya, prop builder. I'm best at terrain builds. Yeah, you are. I've seen your MOCs. They're incredible. The day Lego is going to be put back battle packs around $15. The world's going to be in pieces. I know, that would fix all the world's problems. That's sick. Thank you. Peak. I had to stop building at ATAP because I ran out of pieces. Also, that's awesome. Yeah, that's such a struggle when you're building something that you really want to build and then you just run out of pieces for it. I did that with my most recent ATTE. So that one's not finished. What's your minifig collection like? They are all in a bucket. I don't really display minifigures unless they're inside of a MOC. What up, IK Studios? How you doing? What's your favorite TIE variant? The TIE Reaper. Which, good segue. My best MOC of all time. I know it's a little dusty right now. I probably need to dust that. I really need to dust that, actually. TIE Reaper. Far and away my best MOC ever. It is so clean. All the angles on it are perfect. The Lego math on it is perfect. It has every feature that you would want, plus some. Also, very easily the best TIE Reaper MOC I've ever seen. Like, there's not many of my builds where it's like, yeah, this is the best version of it that you can find, but this is the best version of the TIE Reaper that you can find. I haven't seen anyone even attempt, well, like, I've seen attempts at building a TIE Reaper, and it always comes out really weird and blocky. This is not weird and blocky. I love this so much. For you, it's the TIE Crawler is your favorite, yeah. How do you see out of your helmet? This is mesh right here. This is not black, I guess. I got the OG TIE Crawler, and it's not opened in my room. Dude, that's probably so expensive now. How do you get so good at building vehicles? 5 years of practice. 5 years. Well, at minimum 5 years. I remember when Reagan was in office. Dang, brother, you are elderly, brother. I can't tell if you're joking or not. I'm sorry if I called you old if you actually are. I remember when you first came out with this. Yeah, and I think this was last year. But yeah, I'm very proud of this one. Yeah, it has a full interior. It has a pilot seat right here. I had to move it kind of far back because it's such a slim ship. It has room for, I think, 8 or 9 troopers in the bay right here. This section lifts up, and it does give you access to something down here at the bottom back, and this is actually a ATRT bay. I did make an Imperial ATRT, and you can load it into the back. And then also, it does have its iconic door in the front with pins to hold it in place. Very cool. Very happy with this mod. It is my goat. We need to get this if LEGO ever decides to release more Rogue One sets. I agree. Amen, brother. Amen. You could probably make instructions to make a good bit of money on Rebrickable with that. I don't know if you were here earlier in the stream, but I don't want to go through Rebrickable when I am selling my instructions. I would rather do it through my own website. If you want to go for the reasoning, I think someone can explain it for you. Honestly, my favorite ship. Agreed. Unsealed TIE Crawler is worth around $600. Whoa. You could make some cha-ching, but if you don't want to sell it, that's also valid, because that's a cool set. I want to make one of those, but I don't want to buy like 300, 500 tread pieces. Yeah, it is very dusty. It's a very dusty thing. I don't dust my Lego that often, and I really should, because it really shows up on the builds that are black. Yeah, using your own website as well. Yeah, I want to sell some things that aren't instructions along with the instructions, like custom printed pieces and merch. And I think that would be like the best way to do all of it. I never dust full. Yeah, I don't really ever. Actually, I dusted this area off before stream, but that's like the only time I ever dust in here. I need to, though. This is a new one that you guys are really going to like. It's a little small, I know, but it is my custom gunship. If you've been around the channel for a while, you know that I struggle a lot with building Republic gunships. I think I finally did it. It's small, but there's a reason for that. I did that on purpose. But this is definitely the cleanest one I've ever done. Even though it's small, the proportions are all there. Like the wings are the right distance from the ground. They're at the right angle. It is a little bit thick up here and a little bit flat up here, but I kind of like it. Also, having it this thick is pretty necessary. I know that Lego did it like 4 studs wide, but for how the doors work, I needed it to be 6. Also, I love the bubble turrets I did here. They're a bubble on top and on bottom, along with these little guys, the little rocket pods. I thought that was cool. It does come with the Clone Wars headlights. I thought that was cool. Yes, the guns move, but one thing that you're going to see on this that I don't think I've ever seen on any other gunship is, instead of just like opening these hatches to get your pilots, I thought it'd be easier to just have it fold open. This is one that I'm going to make instructions of as soon as I can. This is definitely going to be paid instructions though, not free. I love that. I love doing that. It looks so clean, like it's seamless right here. You wouldn't even know that opens, but it does. Very happy with that. Also, the doors do open. I do have some Republic Customs Phase 1 clones in here. You could start off selling designs and buy a UV printer to print on pieces. Yeah, I think UV... No, I don't know how to pronounce it, but there's a printer that another Lego creator has. I think I want to get one of those to do like all the flat pieces. Anyway, it's got the lights. Yeah, it does. Holy Peak, very nice gunship. MIDI scale. Not MIDI scale, like smaller play scale. Nice, currently working on a Republic dropship, then working on it for a while. Yeah, those are a difficult ship to build. I've built a couple of those. If you worked at Lego, what would you design and what would you sell it for? Obviously, I'd do a TIE Reaper. I think that's something that they never, ever really touch on, and it would be cool if they actually, did a TIE Reaper. I want it to be large enough so it's still, like, scary and imposing, because it's a big part of the ship. And I also want it to, like, hold quite a few troops. But that is kind of difficult to do with how it's shaped, so I think slightly downscaling it from the size that I have would be a good idea, and probably selling it for like the $140 range would be good. ATDT is good. Thanks. Thank you very much. I'm proud of that one. That one is I'm actually very proud of that one because it can stand on 1 foot. Not very many 2-footed walkers can stand on 1 foot. I would definitely buy instructions for that. Perfect for MOCs. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I made it small. The other reason why I wanted it to be small, well, there's 2 other reasons. One of the reasons is because I didn't have very many white pieces, but I still really, really wanted to make a gunship, so I made it a little bit smaller. But also, if you remember the Clone Wars episode, Landing at Point Rain, you would remember that there's like a circle of gunships next to ATTEs, next to gunships, and I want to do a MOC kind of like that if I ever go to a convention, but I would also like the ATTE that I make next to be slightly bigger than this, because if I make it too big, then it's like a real weight on the legs, and it does make it very limited. But if I make it a little bit smaller, the legs can be stronger, and it will just not be very piece intensive. Best episode, I agree. Landing at Point Rain is such a good episode. It's either that or an Ibarra Arc episode. Landing at Point Rain is peak. I've watched it at least 5 times. Yeah, that's one of my most watched episodes. No, it's not my most watched episode. I have watched it a few times, though. Reinforcements have arrived. Yeah, great. Anyway, there's a MOC that goes with this. If you've noticed with my Corn gunship and this, they are scaled the same. Which leads me into another kind of gunship that I'm going to bring. The droid gunship. Yes, Savage, you guessed it correctly. The droid gunship. Holy smokes, I peaked with this thing. This is definitely up there with some of my best builds. Like, just look at that face. Look at how good that looks. Wait, let me see if it actually shows up. Turned out so stinking good. It does fit 10 super battle droids onto the bottom. Very happy with that. I did like these custom geared like 12 shooters instead of the missile pods just because I wanted it to still have some playability. Let me put these guys back on there. They're not really clicked in because they don't have any connection points, so I'm using bucket handles to hold these guys in, which is kind of interesting, but it works. Yeah, very happy with how this turned out. It's very smooth all the way around. It does drop them pretty easy if you just like tilt back on the little arms. You can drop all of the super battle ones, which I thought was very cool. But yeah, it's a little fragile in some areas, but I kind of had to in order to slim it down. But like the main body is an absolute brick. Yeah, there's no way you'd break the main body on this thing. Lavi, yes, this is a ship. This is a droid gunship from the Clone Wars mostly. Submit application to LEGO, brother. I have no idea how to get hired by LEGO, and I don't really know if I want to. I kind of like doing my own thing. I don't really want to be ruled by them. AT-OTs are pretty cool. I agree. I would love to make an AT-OT. Better than Lego. Agreed. The 2019 one was really good. I do like that one a lot. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. You should make a TIE Defender. I should. That'd be a cool one to do. I have a lot of black pieces right now, so I could probably do that. I don't want to clean up all these super battle droids, so I'm just going to leave this one here for now, and you guys can look at it. There's one other one I want to show you guys. I need to remember what it is, though. All right. It was not one. It was 4 different MOCs I wanted to show you guys. So we're gonna go through them in order from, I guess, largest to smallest. Number 1, I did an E-Wing. Pretty happy with it. Gonna need to do some modifying, but it is pretty cool. Mostly made it to go along with the New Republic X-Wing that came out with. I do want to get that set, but I don't have it yet. Yeah, very cool. Happy with that. Very sturdy. I like that. Next, I have an A-Wing. I did a Resistance A-Wing because I kind of like them better. They're a little bit smaller, a little bit smoother, a little thinner. Very cool. Yeah, I like this a lot. It's nice and small. It fits a minifigure pretty well and has a really, really cool cockpit. I don't know if you can see that. Let me just wait for the buffering to be done. Let me angle it down. Angle it down more, I guess. Yeah, that is a deep interior on this thing. This turned out really cool. I like this. It was actually very simple to do also. I think the bottom side kind of looks lame, but top looks good, and you really never look at the bottom side. So, who cares? Next, I have a snub fighter from Mandalorian. I think it's season 3, or it was Book of Boba Fett. It was something like that. Really like these. This one is very hard to fit a minifigure in. Like, they can't have too big of a helmet to sit in here, but I think they can have, like, X-Wing pilot helmets. They can be bald, and they can have, like, Vane's bandana piece. I think those are, like, the only 3 pieces that fit here, other than, like, hair pieces. But yeah, I like this. It's nice and small, and I would like to do Gorian Shard's Pirate Corsair as my next really big mock. Don't know when I'm going to do that, but I would like to do that. And then finally, I did a first order speeder, first order utility speeder. This is a good one. This is one of my favorites. It turned out so clean. There's so many good techniques in here to get like studs on both sides. I really like how I did the grill piece up here. I think that turned out good. Yeah, it fits a ton of cargo. It fits 2 minifigures. It's very small. Fits in MOCs. Very happy with that. But yeah, that's most of the MOCs that I've done since you guys have last seen me. There's been a couple updates to older MOCs. Like the U-Wing got updated, the AT-DT got updated, the TIE Striker got updated. But yeah, a ton of stuff got updated since last time I saw you guys, and there will be more MOCs soon. I think we're about at the end of stream here. So, thank you everyone for showing up. I hope you all have a very happy May 4th. I'm going to finish reading off a ton of these comments that you guys left, and then I'm going to be out of here because this is a almost 2-hour long live stream for me. I know that it was private for most of the time, but yeah, it's about dinner time for me, and I am a hungry boy. Anyway, I'm going to read these off, and I'm going to say goodbye to you guys. I had to leave. What was the mock with the black balls and the Technic axles? That was a huge resistance bomber. If you scroll a little bit farther back in the video, you'll see how huge that thing is. Peak E-Wing, thank you, brother. Makes super cool just for May 4th TIE Fighter. I would love to, but I am a little bit out of time here. I have the A-Wing too. Yeah, I had the original set around here. Yeah, this guy. I had the original set, but I stole a ton of his parts for the build. I don't regret that. I like the A-Wing a lot. It would be great for a mock. Thank you, brother. I'm going to design instructions for that soon-ish. We both know that soon, in my terms, probably means like a couple months from now. My other most favorite Star Wars vehicle is Captain Fordo ARC Trooper Squad Custom Gunship. I wish they made a Captain Fordo on Lego. Yeah, there's some custom companies that do a really good Fordo build. I would love to make a Mulinus 10 gunship version of the mock that I just showed you guys a little bit ago. Snub Fighter was in Season 3. Yeah, I forgot about that. I thought it was end of Season 2, but yeah, I guess it was Season 3. Should make a Minbin or Kashyyyk mock. I should. I kind of want to do a Wookiee gunship soon. I feel like that'd be fun. Corsair would be so cool. I know, it's such a good looking ship. It reminds me of like an Old Republic style ship, I think. Or a Legend ship. The all black one that has like the huge bottom spire. It kind of reminds me of that. I don't know what it's called though. Honestly love that vehicle. I assume you're talking about this guy. Or the Gorian Shard Corsair. I can't remember. But yeah. Where's the lamb? Huh? Lamb. Sleek, thank you, bro. Grill sick. See a Savage. Can I get $1? No. Do you make money from YouTube? I do not. GCC made a good Fordo minifigure. Yeah, they did. That was a good figure. Wookiee Catamaran would be dope. Yeah, I think Wookiee Catamaran would be cool, and then also the Wookiee gunship from Rebels, I believe it was. I want to make one of those. You're talking about the speeder. Yeah. This is it's a very cool vehicle. I really like it. Yeah. All right. Now that I'm caught up, I hope all of you guys have a really good day. Thank you for popping in and letting me have a good stream. And hopefully I can do this again soon. Maybe if I do an unboxing stream. I feel like that'd be pretty fun. Anyway, see you guys. Have a really good week. And I will see you soon. Bye.